This video is somewhat different. It's not a guide but some concerning matters regarding Warframe and Path of Exile 2. There was a comment in my previous Warframe video that says something about Tencent being blacklisted by the US government. I did some research, and more specifically, the United States Department of Defense has officially labeled Chinese tech giant Tencent as a Chinese military business. This designation adds Tencent to a growing list of Chinese companies under scrutiny for their perceived connections to China's military. The question now is if both Digital Extremes and Grinding Gear Games are affected with this banning of Tencent. I did some research, and it seems like Tencent wholly owned both developers of Warframe and Path of Exile 2. I was kind of curious whether or not this will affect both games, and through my investigation, I found out that this seems to be not the case, and the comment was yet another part of a doom posting habit that we always see and hear every year. To clarify, the decision follows a recent action by the US Department of Treasury, which sanctioned Entrati Technology Group, a China-based cybersecurity firm, for alleged involvement in cyber attacks targeting critical US infrastructure. This means that Tencent being added to the Section 1260 list, Tencent is now prohibited from supplying technology or services to the US federal government. Despite the restrictions, the designation stops short of an outright ban on Tencent's operations in the US. The company can still engage in commercial activities and serve American customers but cannot partner with federal agencies. The announcement triggered a nearly 10% drop in Tencent's share price in US markets on January 7, erasing billions of dollars in market value. However, Tencent has downplayed the long-term implications of the designation. In a statement, a Tencent spokesperson called the designation a mistake, asserting that the company is neither a military business nor a supplier to the US federal government. The spokesperson also expressed confidence that the misunderstanding could be resolved through discussions with the Department of Defense, and emphasized that the designation would have no impact on the company's operations in the long run. This move reflects escalating tensions between the US and China, particularly in the realms of technology and cybersecurity. By banning Tencent, a global leader in gaming and messaging platforms, the US signals a continued focus on decoupling critical technology sectors from potential Chinese military influence. While Tencent's long-term resilience remains to be seen, the immediate market reaction underscores the heightened sensitivity of investors to geopolitical developments. For now, all eyes are on Tencent's next steps as it navigates the challenges posed by this designation. Again, I would like to imply that Tencent can't perform any transactions with the US federal government, but they can still provide services to American customers. This means that Tencent being banned by the Pentagon doesn't mean that Warframe and Path of Exile 2 will also be unavailable for American customers. In addition, although no words were officially heard from both developers, I'm confident that they don't give a fuck about this, as it will not affect their operations in any way. So, if you see posts that says Warframe or Path of Exile 2 are doomed because Tencent got banned in the US, then it's all bigotry and a big fat lie. I just hope that there's no further misinformation will be spread, as annually, we get doom posting articles for Warframe, and it's getting a little bit boring. The game is doing well, and Path of Exile 2 is smashing records even if it's on early access.